Do you like my poglage? Oh my god, I can't hear myself. Holy shit. 1 second. We're gonna reverse that. We're turning this bad boy down instead of the volume here. There we go. Now I can hear myself. You might not hear the music that well, but that's okay, because I can hear me. So you might be wondering, what the hell am I looking at? I have decided to do something that I did back when Pokemon came out, but on a much larger scale. I'm gonna collect Poggers. Not your traditional Pogs, Poggers. I'm gonna collect every single PogChamp I can find and gradually create a Poglage, is what I'm going to affectionately refer to it as. A Poglage. A collage of Poggers. I started off... This all started off with a fucking joke, and the worst part was, it wasn't even that funny to me at first, but one of my friends discovered the image in the middle here. The Poggy chair. Not the Froggy chair. The Poggy chair. And he proceeded to lose his shit for the next hour. And that was what I found funny. That my friend found it so humorous that it's just called Poggy chair. So I'm starting to collect those now purely because of that. And smack dab in the middle is going to be a fucking Ramu Fumo. She ain't going anywhere. She's sitting on the Poggy chair between her Poggy pals, sipping from her Pog of Greed. I just found that one while I was waiting for the whole music to get over. But when I found that, it switched over to the orchestral track, and I'm like, oh, this feels really good. I'm going to have to let this go by. You might have saw me clicking on and off the whole, like my player, my music player. You would have saw me clicking off on it multiple times because I'm deciding, do I want to just like fucking shut this down now? But I couldn't do it. But hello. I'm not used to doing this. I'm still trying to get the grasp of streaming again, and I am definitely taking with it a more fuck it, who cares approach. And even so much so that I haven't even turned the fucking Switch on yet. We're gonna be playing some Xenoblade Chronicles today, specifically Future Connected. And I kind of forgot where I left off. I think I was in front of a bridge, but I forgot where that bridge was going. Are you on yet? You are! I think I didn't even turn it in yet. We just got Wonderful 101, and I hate to say it, but I have absolutely zero interest in playing that game again. I played it originally on the Wii U, and I got to Chapter 5, and I fought what I believe at the time was like a saber-tooth monster boss or whatever, and I beat it, but I was done. I didn't really find any more enjoyment in the game. I didn't like its gimmick. I felt the gimmick was boring, and I didn't like that enemies could attack you off screen. And that's a problem a lot of games deal with, and some do it better than others. There's like a game recently that I played called Little Witch No Beta. That one's a cute little game, but it has that problem too. It does a little better because you can parry. Like, you can parry attacks, so if you know that attack's coming, you can parry it, but that's not the best way to deal with it, really. Just, I don't know. I don't like being attacked off screen. It is probably one of my biggest pet peeves, and probably why I never finished Children of Morta. Probably never heard of that game, but that is another game that is a wonderful, wonderful indie game. But it severely we that little feature of not being attacked off screen. So I watched my VOD earlier. Speaking of my VOD, we have something to talk about there. I noticed that despite me keeping the music and the game in general in the green, that it ended up still coming out a little quiet. And I'm beginning to realize that my standard of what's quiet might be a bit too extreme. So I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, and I'm gonna pay attention to the levels this stream, because I know where my volume dial was, and I'm gonna be fucking with it a lot this stream. And we're gonna find what is a good balance between you hearing my ugly voice and you hearing the game, because that's my goal. I want people to hear the game, not just me. I hate when it's just the streamer. I'm sorry. I don't like silence and the streamer talking. I like video game and the streamer talking. It's a good match for me, for my fucking mouth. Not everybody's like that. I'm like that. That's me. I haven't touched this since we last streamed it, but I've had the stream title on my mind literally the day after. I could not. I tried to find a way to get Kino in the stream name, like Kino and Nene, but Whip and Nene just had to happen, and I couldn't stop thinking about these two characters in particular, and it almost bothers me that while this is a story about Melia, that I'm more interested in Kino and Nene than I am the furtherment of Melia's plot. I feel bad in that regard. Come to Nene. I've been even practicing the voice to try and like get used to saying it the way she does, the way they talk, and I feel a little bad because some people would take that as me mocking it, and I'm not obviously not mocking it. I just love being one for one, and obviously I can't be one for one. I can see it right there, like it's hitting the yellow, and I don't want that. Like I'm paying very close attention to the volume right now, and not the battle because I don't feel threatened. Look at Nene, please. Oh.
Making Nene proud.
I have a feeling I'm gonna play Nene the entire fucking game.
One good hit. Kino! That's very nifty.
Yeah, nice going.
Kino ready to go all in.
So some might not notice about me because I don't talk about it too much. But I've been taking IT courses. Not necessarily true education, mind you. It's from Coursera. It's a site that lets you basically self-educate, but they provide you a bunch of videos that are like actually educational videos about whatever you want to study, and it's pretty effective. I've learned a lot during my period on what is apparently a 6-part course, and I think I'm near the end, but I'm in the last part of the whole course where I'm doing IT security, and oh god, I hate the title of the whole class, and that is, what is it? It's Arts of Security, of IT Security, Defense Against the Digital Dark Arts. Defense Against the Digital Dark Arts. It's really hard to, like, take this as a serious education when the whole class is modeled after that title. But I bring it up because going into it, they talk immediately about the various types of security structures and like what's a threat. Specifically, viruses, malware, adware, worms, which I forgot were a thing. That's crazy. I didn't even remember like worms being much of a threat, but apparently there was like a quote-unquote worm back in 2006 called the I Love You worm, which was spread through your emails. And it would infect your files and do shit and get into your contacts and send itself off to all your other contacts, and then they would get wormed. It sounds weird when I say it like that, but I forgot that was a thing. And there was one in particular that caught me only because of the fact of a very recent game developer and their skeevy way of protection that isn't working. And it is a riot because one of the extra unsafe measures is called a rootkit, and how they describe it is a rootkit is essentially what gives the person in question, the bad guy who wants to hack your data, it basically gives them admin control, which is what a rootkit does. And it made me think of Riot and how this whole class is basically telling me, yeah, Riot's a giant fucking virus. Maybe we shouldn't deal with it. I don't get why these companies think that they have to defend their games so hard. That the idea of a rootkit is appealing to them in trying to defend their customers and themselves. I feel like people have defended themselves with less. Like, in terms of companies protecting themselves from being hacked, from keeping their, hello? Woo! Keeping their customers safe, like their information private and whatnot, I feel like people have defended with less. I mean, look at Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't install a rootkit or anything, and yet they're just fine, except for that one moment. But, actually, wasn't that purely because of Fortnite? I know that they don't have the best security when it comes to getting games off of the eShop. Because you could get a single game that would basically allow a backdoor, which, by the way, is another security thing that I talked about. You could download a game to get a hold of a backdoor that would let you get a hold of any game you wanted off the eShop. But I don't remember the full story of what happened when Nintendo let all those credit card credentials leaked, despite the fact that all the perpetrator wanted was to spend that money to get V-Bucks in Fortnite. That was purely what it was for. So I don't know if it was related to Fortnite that they got hacked, or if they got hacked and the end goal was for Fortnite. It's a weird little premise if you think about it.
Ah, Shulk.
Did something catch your eye? Wow, what a view. It's nice to see the capital like this.
Being able to see it from here, it's enough to make me tense up. In all honesty, it's making me consider my position and standing.
I see.
My brethren, who transformed into Telethia back then, and those who survived, feeling the sadness that seeped into this land. And then, my father and brother's expectations, calling me the hope of the High Entia. I must be an empress worthy of taking on that mantle. But I don't know how. Much as I hate to admit it, I have not been able to find the right answer yet.
Melia.
Shulk, you of all people must surely understand. You who secured a future for all of us in that decisive battle.
You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about what my visions were.
Oh?
The future that Zanza wanted. That was certainly one of the things I saw. But we fought to deny that future. And in doing so, forged our own path. That's part of it too. But now that I can no longer see them, I find myself doubting.
Without my power,
I
am nothing.
Are we really, actually determining our own fate all along?
Well, it's a good question. But look, you have saved me more times than I can count. That did not come about because of your visions. You used your own judgment, and you chose to act, did you not? And thanks to that, I believe I've grown as an individual as well. I hardly think I said anything funny.
I'm sorry. You're right. I want my actions to have meaning too. Not to craft Zanza's future, nor defy him and bend the world to a future of our design, but to give the freedom to choose. To all beings that call this world home.
Freedom to choose, huh? What would my father and brother wish for? I wonder.
To not be
I don't think you need
Telethia?
mystic visions to work that out. They just want you to be happy, right?
My gloom is no match for you, Shulk. It it's just as you say. To become the hope of the High Entier is a fate I choose for myself. Those were the words Father imparted to me. There is no need to fear.
It makes me feel a little
That is
annoyed.
how my brother encouraged me. I've been so impatient and homesick. I nearly forgot those most important words. I can hear Father lecturing me even now, chiding me for my foolishness. I give you my thanks, Shulk.
It's nothing.
To lack clear-cut answers is hardly a sin, but a sin it would be to cease searching for those answers altogether.
Amen.
For the High Entier who live on in this land. Nay, not only the High Entier. For the sake of all the people of this world, that they may decide the future as equals. That is the vision I choose to guide me. That is the future I wish for.
Yeah, if anyone could make it happen, it's you. But I won't lie to you. The road ahead will be long and arduous. I hope you won't mind me lending a hand.
Aw.
After all, that's the future I want too.
Shulk. Indeed, it'll be my pleasure.
This does make me feel a little annoyed, though, I gotta say. This is a lot of character building for Melia that I feel like would hit me much better if it was in the main game. And that's not, like, to knock at Xenoblade Chronicles originally. Like, obviously, there were flaws in the game. It's not the perfect game. It's a fantastic fucking game. But there's flaws, and I think that not expounding upon Melia during the game is probably the biggest one. Especially when you think about some of the shit that happens to her. Like, they really push that Melia is going to be the girl for Shulk in the game. Like, she starts liking him rather quickly, and even when you're leaving Alchema, Charla's like, don't you worry. I'm with you. I don't care who the fuck this Fiora bitch is. We will get him to like you, and he ain't going anywhere. And then she just fucking betrays her. Like, I'm sorry, I can't. I was originally like, oh man, Melia is the one for her, but for Shulk, but now I don't know. Like, Fiora's really good too, and it's really hard to tell. It's like, oh god. And then there's the scene at the Mechanis core right before they go into there, where they just walk forward past Melia, and this scene did not need to happen. It didn't need to happen. Like, we're just literally, like, acknowledging that we're fucking over Melia hardcore. I understand that the story called for Fiora to be alive. Like, she had to be alive, because, yeah, well, you know what, now I think about it, technically, I have a lot of friends who would say that Fiora dying, or Fiora being dead, is what helped make the story work, because once Shulk found out that she was alive, he kind of lost the drive. He lost the original, like, pull to go about fucking with Mechanis. Yeah, I remember that heart to heart where she's like, oh yeah, I'm just on your side. You two are clearly the best ones. Like, fuck you, Charla. Fuck you. I'm glad Gaddle got fucking destroyed, because damn, you're a two-timer. All over Melia, and the whole story is just, it becomes a thing where Melia gets fucked. She loses Shulk, like Shulk ain't gonna be her guy anymore. Her fucking father gets destroyed protecting her. Her brother ends up becoming a Telethia because that's what they're supposed to be, antibodies for the, oh god, Melia's still in my party. Can she hear me? Oops, I forgot. I got. Hold on. Let's be quiet. Shh, shh, shh. Let's not talk about this when she's in the room. Hold on. Give me a minute.
I see your strength is the genuine article.
Nice job.
All right, now that she's gone, whew, Close one. She almost hurt us. She loses her fucking father. She loses her brother. She watches her telephified brother get kissed by the High Telethia, the High Telethia, that fucked over their entire race. The one who betrayed them. She watches her kiss him. And at the end of the game, she's literally left with nothing but questions. Like, I don't have a guy. My whole race is fucked. And soon, and going into here, she finds out, oh, there's a lot of racists in my fucking whole colony. There's a lot of racists. Nobody fucking likes the Mechonis. There's nothing to be done here yet. I can't do anything. It really is a shit sucker for Melia. And a lot of this probably could have been talked about a bit further in Xenoblade 1, but I again, like I said at the beginning, I understand there's obviously restraints in developing the game. I heard that there was like, it even got rushed a little bit near the end when it came to localizing the game. So they're like, oh, we didn't think that we were going to bring it over to the West, so we didn't go all ham on it right away. Like, there was more that they could have done, and I guess that's why this is here, because the shoulder was a scrapped part of the game. But it really does hurt playing it now and thinking, man, the shoulder would have been great to have in the main game. Faded ID tag? Did the Telethia have ID? God damn it, Telethia. Did the High Entia have ID? I'm being a racist myself and only calling them Telethia.
Nene make it Nene not feeling wonder marvelicious. Nene, take that.
I think we need the ID for up there. What the f? Okay. Alright, it's just down to Kino and Nene. It's just about to be down to... I'd revive Shulk, but I'm gonna go down if Kino doesn't keep me alive. So fuck it. Like, if you only have one segment in the party bar, don't revive your character, because you're probably gonna go down. And then somebody else can revive you. But yeah, I still love this. I still love Future Connected. But as I'm going through it, I'm like, kind of want this to be in the main game. I'm glad that it came out at all. It's still great. It just hits a little hard, you know? It just hits a little hard. Oh, hello. I bet this is Pororo's favorite thingy again. Oh. Fuck me. Yeah, divisions would be nice. I do miss divisions. I understand why they're not here, because he no longer has Zanza to help him. But that's also weird in its own right, because didn't he create his own Monado? He got his own Monado because of his incredible will. And Alvis, aka the Monado, essentially, because okay, the word Monado is literally akin to spiral energy in Gurren Lagann. It is the manifestation of someone's strength and will to persevere. That is what Monado is. So, I gotta say, it was kind of frustrating when Alvis said at the end of Xenoblade, I am the Monado. I am Monado. It's like, you're forcing godly power because of your will to persevere. That's what it is. But with that said, I thought Shulk had gotten his own Monado, so it's a little annoying that he comes into this with the fucking Monado Replica EX that just looks like the regular Monado, but way cooler. Way cooler. I like the way this one looks. But I do miss the blue one, the God tier Monado. Ooh. And that quiet moment back there, he wished for a world without gods, but he himself is still kind of a god, isn't he? Yeah, I guess that is the case. When he wished for a world with no gods, he got rid of the Monado. But can you really just get rid of the Monado? Because the Monado is just your willpower to persevere. It is a physical manifestation as a weapon that lets you bend the fabric of fate itself. Your will to change. Can willing a world without gods, like, get rid of that? Because he still has Monado powers, if you see here.
Why would all those Telethia be gathering here in one place?
Transporter, over here!
I probably have the items.
What is it?
It's not going to be working.
The transporter is running.
Oh. The opposite.
So it is.
But how?
Maybe somebody activated it.
In any case, we can't afford to dally here.
Agreed.
Dilly-dally,
Let's go.
shilly-shally? That's not what I expected to happen. Alright, and now I'm concerned. What is with that ID card? Sovian. Sovian? Is that a High Entia name? Can I find more of those? Because that's a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 thing. You could find the ID card for, what's-her-face? Gwyneth Paltrow? I don't know her fucking name. I forgot her name. Maneth. Okay, like her real Earth name. Oh, shit. We're back in Alchemoth. This ain't new content. What the fuck? Oh. Oh. This place has seen better days.
It's good to be back.
Home of Miss Melly needs some weeding. Housekeeping been slacking off.
Very true. We'll have our work cut out for us. What is it?
Look up there.
What is that thing?
Look like hole in sky.
That's simply impossible.
This world is still in its early days. That could explain the instability. That, or it's still being reborn.
Does that really explain this?
It could do.
That Fog King creature. Is it from...
It's a possibility.
That scar looks familiar to
In that
Xenoblade
case,
2.
It may well be lurking nearby. Let's stay together and keep a close lookout.
King of Fog not scary to Kino. Kino, how about turn around and toe to face? Bye-bye-bye! Gotcha! Little joke there.
God damn it.
Nene, big meanie.
She's more animated than Ricky. Oh, hello.
Mama?
A child's voice. Where?
Up there!
The lifts are done too. They're not operating. Speaking of. Oh shit. I gotta go fucking. I can go back and get some shit. I'm not gonna do that on stream though. I'll do it off stream. Hey, buddy. What the fuck? Qualified, certified, highly extrovertified. I wish I was an extrovert. Prospector Dry is named, surveying new lands is game. Should we really be doing this while you're fucking... Really? Only gonna find a bunch of bird people feathers. Dry gasped with emotion. Why? For one simple reason. With feathers, Dry make winged head hat and become bird person all own self. Or such is plan anyway. For now, Dry still not have enough feathers. Upper level and other side all picked clean. Should be some left on this side. Maybe his dream of Dry to become bird person. Please, for sake of Dry. Bring feathers, quickity split. This isn't really the time to be doing this. I'll find it later. We need to go see who's up here. I didn't hear the scream from above. I just want those feathers.
Over there!
The child is in danger. Quickly!
It's a burb. Who the fuck are you?
Are you all right, child? Wait, Teelan.
Ah, Miss Melia. You too, Shulk? How did you...
I forget who that is.
We can talk later.
Ooh?
It covered in black fluffy mist.
That piano though?
Scary king of fog.
Yeah, maybe so.
That piano though!
Sorrel.
Look at Nene. Eat taste of this. Go away and come back. Nene, take that. Nene, get toasty. Eat taste of this.
Can I hear this song the entirety of my time at Alchemoth, please?
Mr. Shulk, making Nene cry.
It is drowning out the music, the gameplay a little bit. It's gotten loud enough that I can't hear the fucking game. I wonder if I can fix that. Oh! Nene with the bitch slap.
King of Fog all cleared up.
We can only hope.
What's with the no font animation? Why is it so good?
Look! The rift!
It's... Oh no! Look out!
That beam!
What about it, Shulk?
That was the same attack that brought down the junks.
Then that would mean...
Please let it be Malos.
It looks like we found our Fog King.
Let it be
Yes,
Malos.
I would have to agree. What now, Shulk?
We might as well try. Nene,
Understand.
It won't work! You can't even land a scratch on it.
Melia! Kino!
Leave to me, ye faithful of pain!
Begone!
They really upped their animation level across the board for this. Makes me want a Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2.
Take a fall bright dust!
It is just as Maxis said then.
Melia! Let's pull back!
That would seem wise.
That's cheating. She can only do 3 of those, not 4. That's cheating. That's not canon. They died there. That's canon. I wish she could do 4. She'd be fucking broken if she could do 4. Can summon copy do 4? Can copy allow you to do 4? I don't believe so. I'm about to fucking say. Like, have I been playing her wrong? I don't remember who T-Line is either.
Okay, this should be far enough. Those things can't follow us all the way out here.
Oh? And you're certain of that?
Yeah, sure. The Telethia will keep us safe.
The Telethia will?
Well, that's what Radsum said. Though, I don't think they realize it themselves.
Ah. Right. Your mother was one of the affected.
Yeah.
God, his face!
Oh, I haven't thanked you yet. Thanks a million for saving me back there.
Looks nothing like the Hyantia in the
Why were
original
you alone
game.
in such a place? You could have been hurt.
Sorry, miss.
He get told? Pipe down, not unobvious.
I snuck in to gather research material. But then I tripped over some rubble and,
And that's when you were spotted, huh? Were you the one who activated the transporter?
yeah, I was given special permission so I could conduct my research. That said, I normally don't go anywhere without Big Sis.
You have a sister.
Well, we're not actually related. We've just been living here together.
If I remember correctly, you wanted to transform Telethia back.
Yeah. Oh, hey!
Oh!
My lab's over on the far end of Zen's thoroughfare.
Okay!
Come with.
Okay.
I
Alright.
can talk more there, where it's safe.
You have your own laboratory.
They turned a random side
Not
quest
as
character
grand as
into
my
someone
old one,
important.
mind.
We still don't understand the Fog King, or the monster that attacked Teelan. Maybe the Telethia are connected to all this. Teelan's research could help us make sense of it all.
Yes, indeed.
The thing that attacked... Ah, you mean the Fog Beast?
Fog Beast? Is that what you've been calling them around here?
Fog Beasts always appear around the Fog King, so the name seemed appropriate.
Makes sense.
Right, I'll be going on ahead.
You won't be guiding us on the way?
I need to clean up, else there won't be anywhere to stand. All right, see you.
Hey, wait!
He's gone now.
That was quick.
What is it about science boffins? Always doing whatever they please.
Boffins?
He get told? He
Kino.
probably have it coming.
I'm gonna have to record that. I want him saying he get
Thrice
told?
damned fools. They think to second guess the will of the divine.
Oh no, the guy who's obviously one of the bad guys. Showing to us through plot devices that he's actually the bad guys. Arts Manuals has opened. In the Arts Manual shop, you can exchange art coins for arts manuals to level up your favorite arts. Eh? You may obtain arts coins when defeating... Okay, so that's the new thing. Defeat unique monsters and then you get arts coins. Arts coins received for unique monsters and frog beasts you defeat before the shop opens should already be in your possession. Cute. But yeah, T-Lan is the guy, is the fucking kid. It was like a 2 or 3 part quest, I forget. But you had to go into the High Entia tomb and go to the back and collect some documents from him. And that's where you discovered that maybe the High Entia are the ones that created the acidic weapon that the Mechanists use. That, or they acquired the acidic javelin to study it. But he was talking about reversing the Telethia problem all the way back over there. So it's very fun of them to bring him back into here. Like, make him a part of the story for a bit. We're heading back over there because I want to get that Nopon Spectre? Pond Spectre. That's what it was. Simply Pond Spectre. I want to get that Pond Spectre instead of, you know, leaving him to die. That scar does look familiar. Oh, wait, hold on. Before that, Melia said a word that I want to know the fucking meaning to. Boffin. A person engaged in scientific or technical research. A person with knowledge or a skill considered to be complex, arcane, and difficult. Boffin is a British slang term for a scientist, engineer, or other person engaged in technical or scientific research and development. The World War II conception of boffins as war-winning researchers lends the term a more positive connotation than related terms such as nerd, egghead, geek, or spod. I never heard that one! Spod? It's obviously just another word for a person seen as boring, unattractive, or excessively studious. Damn. Ouch. I'm learning a lot of words today. I hope you guys are too. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, clicking back over to here for a minute, there's a reason why this right here was there. That Wall of Poggers is from a fun video that came out a little bit ago called Team Fabulous 2 Reanimate. Oh god. Can I collect the feathers? I might be able to collect the feathers while they're there. I don't know. I bring up Team Fabulous 2 Reanimated because Team Fabulous 2, if you don't know what that is, it is a technically actually a Gmod video from ages ago made by one Kitty0706, who at the time was kind of spearheading that kind of comedy with the use of Gmod, which is like a limited like source of like model programming. And unfortunately, a little while after he had made that video, he ended up passing away due to leukemia. So his legacy basically was that video. He made a bunch of other ones, but people most remember Team Fabulous 2. So these lovely individuals, there are many of them, went out of their way and they made Team Fabulous 2 Reanimated, which is, as it sounds, a reanimation of his entire video. And it's one for one, absolutely perfect, and the same amount of hilarity, if not, in some cases, thanks to the fact that it's drawn, it makes some of the jokes hit even harder, which is fantastic. But the main reason why I bring it up is because of this. This is an item that, along with the release of the video, they put that up on the Steam Workshop to be put into Team Fortress 2, obviously, if they get selected. Basically, the workshop works like so. It's a bit like a democracy. The more people who like an quote-unquote upvote the item, the more likely it is that Valve is going to add it to the game. Like, as long as it's not IP protected. Because there's some stuff that's super upvoted in the workshop, like a hat that looks like Dawn's hat from Pokemon to fit on Soldier. That one's super upvoted. It ain't ever going to get into the game. And if it did get into the game, I didn't hear about it. But stuff like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure got into TF2, and they want to get this into TF2. But the best part about this item, aside from the fact that this is basically Kitty0706's like persona, his fursona, his character, that he uses an avatar a lot, and just himself. That's super cute, and it's going to be on the waist of anybody who plays it or uses that item. If they get into the game, whenever you get chosen to be a part of the game as a part of like a package, Valve gives you money. So creators can actually earn money for putting time and effort into stuff like this beautiful creation here. And the creators of this particular item will be donating all their money to leukemia research if it gets into the game. So I wanted to bring it up because I'm upvoting it, and I hope that if you use Steam that you can do it too. The item's name is literally the Carry On Kitty. If you've used the Steam Workshop, I don't have to tell you how to navigate it. It's probably on the front page if it's not already, like, all the way at the top. So look for that, give it an upvote, tell people, hey, I want this in there, and if they can get that in there, not only will we have a immortalized figure in TF2, we'll be able to do some good work for people who need it more right now. That's all I want to say about that, because that kind of hits home for me, because I like that guy a lot, and I like that video, and that reanimation really hit home for me. Fortissimo! Just finally allowed Dry to make Head Hat, and finally become best friend of bird people. Is he I think he's a red, so I still don't have a full team for a party attack. Feathers are collected, land all inspected, and now to be rejoining 1-1. Friends did sterling job with feather findings. Jim Sterling? Shirley can also find 1-1 and 1 GIF, 2 GIF tops. Dry join you with aplomb. 1-1 chose this place for ponspecting on whim, but seems it was inspired choice after all. Maybe slogan we repeat every day is also same kind of deal? 1-1 is spectacular leader, naturally come up with spectacular catchphrasings. We measure, find treasure, pond specters till we die. Yeah, he's a red, and he's an attacker. Is there another pond specter here? Oh, do we have access to a Union Strike now, or is the Union Strike available because he's an attacker and not a buffer? By befriending pond specters from all 3 teams, you... Oh, what? So it was all 3 teams, not a team full of one color? The ability to perform a special coordinated attack. The Union Strike. Doing so requires spending 3 bars at a party gauge, but it deals damage to enemies in a wide area and has extra effects. There are 3 variations to choose from, each with extra effects. Red Comet deals major damage to one enemy. Blue Caress... Blue Caress? Hold on. Heals and grants regen and debuff immunity. Yellow Chaos forces days and strength down. The more pond specters you're able to befriend, the more powerful their Union Strike will become. This reminds me a lot of Skies of Arcadia, where you had your super attack that your team of 4 or team of 3 or whatever could do, and then you had another super attack which was based on the strength of 1 who you chose to be a part of your crew, like, because you could get people to be a part of your crew and have them handle the various facilities of your ship. But if you had the full team of, I believe it was 12 out of 24, if you filled all those slots, and depending on who you chose, you'd have a pirate attack that was completely, like, delegated in power based on who you had and how many you had. And this feels very similar to that. When you use the Union Strike, all 3 allies are capable of acting freely. An extra chance may sometimes occur. An extra chance lets you perform another Union Strike without using the party gauge. So I wonder how fast that is. Is that going to be like Xenoblade X fast? The probability of an extra chance occurring is higher the more pond specters are in a state of high tension. After a Union Strike, the party's tension will go up, while all pond specters in a state of high tension will revert to normal. I want to see that. Do we have another pond specter here? I don't know if it's going to actually show us, though. I don't think we do. I do want to peruse this place, but I think we should wait until I'm strong enough to deal with the enemies. I'm mesmerized by Nene's bouncing. I don't know what about it is getting, like, it makes me, like, love her more. I love her and Kino too much. Which is funny because I started off hating them. Or not hating them, but I was lukewarm to them. Can I get there quicker? That is a quest, and we're gonna go do it. Oh, is it over here? Are they stuck over here? Is that what it is? Oh, we were near a guy. We gotta go that way. We gotta sit down and look for these Pond Specters for a minute. I feel like I'm just walking past all of them.
Nene teach lesson you'll never forget.
Everyone, do your best.
I missed the piano. Get Nene literally. See, he has Monado Cyclone. Why does he have access to Monado abilities when he doesn't have, like, seemingly the power of the Monado? I guess I don't fully understand what the Monado actually entails, because I still think it's spiral energy. That's the best way to describe it, to me. I'm probably wrong. Oh god, Nene's voice. Did enemy feel lonely? She's great. Now, I don't fully understand how Glad and Mad Taunt work. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's just a bunch of these? Holy shit, that damage! Whoa! 31k, okay. Yeah, the visions were Zanza's power, but the Monado, to me, was still a manifestation of willpower. I just don't get it. I wish there was, like, a clearer definition of what the Monado really is. It got really confusing when Alvis said, I am Monado. That's when I got, like, lost. Oh, yeah, I got him.
Let's stay focused.
Where is my quest? Did he disappear? Am I blind? I'm blind. God damn it. Now the question is, can I even get down there? I think so. Do I have a warp down there? Oh, okay. Didn't think I did. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about my YouTube channel. So, God, it feels so fucking weird saying that. I have a YouTube channel. Of course, I already have a personal one that I use to, like, watch videos on, of course, but I've never... I guess I can't say never. I did used to have that same YouTube channel with a bunch of uploads of me playing games, but they're terrible and don't have me in them. They just have me playing in them. There's, like, nothing in there except for gameplay. And I made some pretty stupid choices back then, so... I'm gonna keep that buried, really. But I have an actual YouTube channel, and I want to upload my actual streams to that channel. Defeat the Antols to rescue the woman. I want to upload my streams to that channel, but I found out that since it's a new YouTube account, that I have to verify it through a cell phone. I have to, like, have them call me or text me and whatever. And I haven't had a cell phone number in a long time because I have many other ways to communicate with people that I don't need a phone for, but now I need a phone for this. So I have a phone, just no number. So once I have a number that all that can happen with, I'm gonna start slowly uploading my streams. And I'm even recording it right now. I'm loving that I can record and stream at the same time with no issues, but I hope that it doesn't take me too long to get a hold of the phone number because these files are kind of big. These files are kind of huge if you didn't know. My first stream was 6 gigs. 6 gigs. And I don't know how long this one's going to be tonight, but that was like a nearly 4-hour stream. 3-4-hour stream. And it was 6 gigs, so if I go longer, it's going to cost me more, basically. Fuck. Nene! Can I get Shulk just saying Nene? You know, I know Nene's your sister, but you have to heal her. Maybe I'm spoiled with Charla, but I never lose much HP with Charla.
Well, but Nene tied too.
Ah.
Here, you give cuddle first.
Why don't I cuddle with you both?
Much more better.
Why is that line so long? I'm saved. Were you the ones that defeated the Antolls? Please accept my gratitude. My name is Raphael. I'm going to assume it's how you say your name. I'm an Armu herder from Grandel, a town to the southeast of here. The Armus have recently started running out of fodder just within the town walls, you see. So I was walking around trying to find some more grassland, and suddenly, angry Antolls. People tell me I get far too focused when it comes to the welfare of my herd. I should probably pay more attention. Alright, Grandel, like I said, to the southeast of here. Head that way and you'll see a big gate before long. Is this going to be like a side place? Like, is this not going to be important to the story? There's a lot of nice, juicy grass here, so I'll pick enough to get my Armus fed and then I'll mosey back to town. Thank you for helping me out in a sticky situation. Ew. I saved a person, but there's no affinity chart, so I don't really give a damn about learning who they are. I think there's going to be immense value in not walking away from the fight. Area attack with daze. Let's see this one. What the fuck, Google? What? What? Cute. Confusing but cute. Let's route this entire fucking field. Some people would argue that the gameplay for this game is tedious or repetitive after a while. I don't know why, for me in particular, but I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it at all. I want more games like this, like one for one, because Xenoblade X has its differences, and Xenoblade 2 is almost an entire takeaway from the original gameplay. It's similar in the way it's presented. Like Xenoblade 2's presentation of its gameplay is similar, but how you actually fight, how technically limited you are in your abilities, it gets to me, and it bothers me. I did not like the combat in Xenoblade 2.
Nene, hungry for action. Everyone, do your best. Witness true power of hero bonding
Let's stay focused.
Winning just comes natural, Pikino.
I'll ignore that one. You can live. Tell your friends. Who? Where the hell were you? Okay, fine. Let's turn this into a fucking party. This is gonna be a bad idea. Don't do this. Wait, did he stop me from attacking them? It's like, don't do it, man. There we go.
Pull yourself together.
Feelings of Nene take you on.
Now, is Lock-On a AoE ability? Does it target everybody? I don't think it does, considering that button over there is still focusing on Shield.
Nene's with you, Pino. Hot Nene's starting to get toasty.
That's it.
Mr. Schultz! So fun! What? That look almost done. Conspectors, go for it!
That's all they say. That's all they say. It's the only voice line that was recorded.
Tum-tum go rumble growl.
Piece of cake.
That makes fighting so much easier.
Pino?
You can just nuke them whenever you want. You don't have to worry about a thing. I know it's their motto, but it's like all they say. It's all they say. That's gonna be useful, I think. Yeah, they're giving me a lot of that, aren't they? Is that gonna be another one? Yep. Daze is gonna be very useful. Daze resist specifically. I don't know if I mentioned this already before. I think I did when I talked about the hopelessness image. But I've been playing Mario Party at least once a week now, which has kind of been my dream in a way, to be able to play Mario Party whenever I damn well want. Because I have a lot of friends who don't want to play the game. They take things way too seriously, and that's fair. Like, you don't want to lose to me all the time. I get it. But I have a group now that likes playing with me, and they're actually not losing to me. In fact, I'm losing to them, which is great. And it reminds me that there's a lot of games on the N64 that I didn't get to play. Not just because, like, I've been thinking about while playing Mario Party, like, man, I really should go get some more N64 games that I used to have before. And then it hit me, what about that Mischief Makers game? And that's when my one friend in particular, he loves that game. And he has been wanting me to play it for a long time. So I finally took a look at it the other day, with him, of course. And I discovered that it is a speedrunner's worst fucking nightmare of a game. The movement in that game, the mobility, what you have to do to get like a S rank in that game is so fucking out of this world annoying. Like, you have to press down and dash or whatever, or down and run to do like a special dash. You press that button again. That's how you do a long jump. That is her highest jump. That's that whole game, is jumping and grabbing. And my first 20 minutes of the game was basically spent learning how to do a speedrun tactic, because we were trying to show me anyway that the game is so fucking hard that if you don't do these speedrunning tactics, you ain't gonna S rank anything. So he had me pretty much change my controls. I changed my controls, but this is to get it to work, mind you. Like, I chose to change my controls. I changed my controls to do this trick where you rapidly grab at the air like upwards while doing your air dash up. And if you did that, you could keep on gaining momentum. Well, not really gaining momentum, but gaining height while keeping your momentum. And you could scale an entire jump that you shouldn't be scaling right away and surpass it really quickly, which I found fucking hilarious. That I was only playing the game for 20 minutes and I was able to do that. It sucked. My thumb was sore. My thumb was very sore at the end of it, but I had fun. And it was not lost on us that my entire first 20 minutes to an hour later of playing the game was just spent with me trying to speed run the game in a way. And those S ranks are actually hard. You have to, like, the first level you have to beat in 17 seconds? 18 or 17? And you have to, if you don't do the speedrun exploit trick, you basically have to launch yourself with an enemy off them to the platform where the stage end is. And I don't know what it was about the developers, what they were smoking when they thought this was a good idea, but they wanted to create some speedrunners out of this game. I want to know, like, who they were designing the game for. Like, were they designing the game for people to be challenged by it? Like, to get them to want... Really? The Collectopedia's, like, reward sucks for that? That's cool. It's great. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I wasted my time doing that. Wow! Why even do it? What the hell? Oh, is it just supposed to be, like, all... Yeah, it's all, Avatar. It's just for Avatar shit. So the Collectopedia is just going to unlock Avatar shit. Got it. But yeah, I really wonder if what they were trying to go for with that game was to try and breed little speedrunners. Because it worked for me. When I play that game again, I'm probably going to spend a lot of time doing more tricks and trying to... Well, maybe not try to S-rank it, but I want to see how much more of it I can cheese and do shit differently. Because that's what I love about games. When I can do things differently / my own way. That's why I had such a hard-on for fucking Breath of the Wild. You didn't have one answer to anything that was presented to you. You had thousands of answers for whatever's presented to you. It was great. I had friends telling me that they completed shrines a certain way, and I'm here like, oh, well, I just did this. And they're like, I didn't even think about that. Oh, God, I hope that Breath of the Wild 2 is the exact same way. I hope that Breath of the Wild 2 is the exact same way. I want more open choices. I don't want a linear choice. This looks like Gormat. This looks like the path to Gormat. Before we go in there, I want to head over here and see if I can't find another Pond Spectre or 2 or 3. I believe the enemies are tough over there. Oh God! Okay, are you? What spike are you? You are Damage Spike. Are you Damage Spike? No, you're not. What spike are you? Is it Art Spike? It's Art Spike, okay. Am I gonna die if I do this? I think I'm gonna die if I do this. Wait, they're different? I thought Shulk was always going to be in that one. Boy? Getting involved in this fight, are you?
No stealing thunder of Nene. Nene not feeling Wonder Marvelicious. Nene show eye can defense. Tum-tum going growl, growl. Tum-tum going growl, growl.
Kino! Why? Why do you let Nene die?
Even if it's very big. Healy bullet! Spicy not security fuel round. Please to hang in there. Fuel.
Let's see if we can't actually kill him before he kills us again.
This'll leave a mark. Shake your egg. Go away and not come back.
We didn't start dying until the regular enemy came in. I should have finished the boss off first, but I like the music, damn it, leave me alone. Oh my god, we're leveling up quickly. Didn't I start off the stream at 65? They're letting us level quick. Wait a minute. I was over here, right? I was over there? I'm lost. I'm heading over here to get the Pawn Specters, obviously, but, like, I thought I was already near the flag. Turns out the flag is over this way. Does that mean I should be able to talk to the guy? I do think the theme for the shoulder here is kind of on Aerith C level of annoying. I don't exactly like it. It's just because it goes on too long and it's too soft. Too soft and somber. Fuck. It's over there? Can I climb up? Wait a minute. How the hell did... Do I have to go around? Maybe this way? No?
Nene teach lesson you'll never forget. Nene, take that. Nene, ready and able. Look here, Nene, please.
My favorite part about Xenoblade, in terms of this combat, I can just sit here. Delicious water.
That's very nifty.
Everyone, let's go! We can do it!
Oh shit. Engage works both ways. I wanted to engage him and then focus on the enemy that I was already beating down.
Nene not even need after battle snack. Kino could have knocked that one out.
Let's stay focused.
I was definitely over there. And there was another door there. Fuck. Well, I guess we could see if we can't get this no Pawn Spectre. I guess this is probably where the village is, which means I could probably get to the Null Pawn Spectre through there. That's what I think is going on. No, I'm pretty sure when you use engage, then you're engaged with the monster as well. Let's see.
Hi.
Yeah, no, you're locked on. You're locked onto him through engage. You can't change. A little lame, but whatever. Shulk. Shulk over here getting his ass beat. It is harder to play Nene than it is to play Ricky, because Ricky was more of a character that was random. You could kind of do whatever you wanted with Ricky, but his goal was weird. He was anti-aggro. He could benefit from enemies not focusing on him. I mean, you could say that about the characters who aren't tanks, but his biggest benefit was just causing chaos. But Nene here, she's a focused tank. So I have to work a lot harder for Nene than I do with Ricky.
Wow, Kino could have knocked that one out.
Piece of cake!
How many Pororo favorite whatevers am I going to find? Qualified, certified, making world more purified. Prospector Fulfura is a name. Surveying new lands is game. Oh, why are you surprised Fulfura like that? Make Fulfura recite... I hate her name. Recite whole Prospector spiel and now survey in big shambles. How are friends going to make up for it, eh? Hope not thinking can make teensy apology and just walk away? Fulfura going to have to ask help with small matter. Then we'll let friends off proverbial fishhook. Could friend give teensy a bit more explain? So friends will listen? Oh goody. Fulfura knew friends were citizens of upstanding moral character. Small matter is nuisance. Cromar on other side of Zen's thoroughfare. Right hand side. They keep getting in the way of Fulfura. Fulfura is still busy mapping out areas, so would be giant help if friends could remove Cromar from picture, please? Murder them viciously. Destroy them. Wait a minute. Across? Over there? How the fuck do you get over there? Or did I mean over here? Every time I see a big goggle, I think it's a boss. She's talking about over there, so I can't get into there until after I go through the city over here.
I see.
Lavine? Why is that name familiar? Hey, could I get a look at that? Oh. Yeah, I knew I recognized it. It's my brother's. There's no mistaking it. Would you mind giving it to me? Ooh. Thanks. You don't know how happy this makes me. But I just fell out of Somnivore Lexos. That means at long last my brother found his nemesis and lost. You know, when we were evacuating the capital, it was him that drew the monsters off to buy us enough time to escape. If it wasn't for him, we'd never have made it as far as Grandel. He was our savior, he really was. Afterwards, he must have learned somehow that the Sonivore Lexos could be found at Sultaner Seal Island. I'm certain he went there to remove the beast and secured a path for anyone coming from Alchemoth after us. Hey, by the way, my brother also had this bangle that was a family heirloom. You haven't found that too, have you? Nope. You haven't, huh? That's a shame. Last I saw, he was heading from Barrow Plaza towards Cinnabar Plateau. I've already searched between Cinnabar Plateau and here, but found nothing. If you're willing to help, could you look for the bangle on the plateau beyond? I'd be most thankful if you brought it to me. Okay. It's a decorated bangle. I hope you'll have more luck than I did. Can we even get around? Oh, that's the Cromar. Fuck him up. Where'd he go? They're both after Kino. Someone help me! Please, Why are my AIs not helping me? Okay. I like that more than I like the chain attacks. I admit it. It's faster. I don't have to think about it. All I have to do is press the button 3 times to boost the damage. It reminds me a little bit of Quickenings, were they? Quickenings in Final Fantasy 12? Gives me that kind of vibe. Hello? So, Elatrion's coming out in Monster Hunter tomorrow? No, Thursday. Coming out Thursday. I'm probably not going to stream farming it, because that's what's going to happen is I'm going to fight it a lot. Holy shit! Kino! Oh my god. Where do those enemies come from? There's too many. I'm probably not going to stream farming it, but I am excited that Elatrion's finally coming. But the cynic in me is a little annoyed because I can see I've played Monster Hunter a ton of times. Oh my god, did he do it again to me? I've played Monster Hunter a ton of times to be able to tell when a monster is quote-unquote copy and pasted a little bit. And there's a lot of monsters in the Monster Hunter series that use the same skeleton as other monsters, and therefore their animations are similar. And they showed off a little bit of Latrion's fight, and it killed me inside just a little bit to see that it was using some of Velkhana's moves. It just made me go like, oh, cool. Can we get a monster that you can't copy and paste? Because I would love to see like a brand new monster. We got that in Rajang. Rajang is exactly that, but then now we're copying and pasting again. But I am still excited. It's going to be a fun fight. I just probably won't stream it because I don't know if I care enough. Okay, that's a weird way to put it, but ever since Capcom took out Special K, and if you don't know what Special K is, that is a threading program that a genius guy developed for Final Fantasy 15, and he applied it to Monster Hunter World. I think he also applied it for a different game, so I might be paraphrasing that a little bit. But it basically makes really powerful games that operate and like take a lot of your resources. It makes those games more efficient and take less of your resources and run better. When I had Special K, Monster Hunter World Iceborne ran beautifully. It worked perfectly. 60 FPS, no stuttering, nothing. Since they found a way to kill Special K, it's been really hard to enjoy Monster Hunter. Because I'm not one of those jerks that really cares about 60 FPS a lot. I don't care about 60 FPS a lot. But if your game is already proven to be running at 60 FPS and you kill that level, if you kill that ability of the game, if you remove its performance because you don't want the game to be modded, you can kiss my ass. I'm sorry. Like, the game's performance now gets to suffer because you're up your own ass. That's what it is. You're up your own ass. Why is Kino dying immediately? We should be able to revive him? Are they blocking me? What the fuck was that? Oh, let's see if we can run again.
Tum-tum going round. Time for game of tag.
Where is wolves coming from? I don't see them. Maybe because I'm talking too much. But yeah, like in terms of Monster Hunter, it always ran smoothly. Monster Hunter World ran smoothly. Iceborne ran smoothly until the second or third patch where they started getting anal. Oh, they're calling for backup is what they're doing. Okay. We have to kill them quick. When they started getting anal about modding, and that made it run so much worse, and that really got to me. And streaming that kind of nonsense just doesn't interest me anymore. Like, it interested me when it was running perfectly. Now I feel like, as I literally am right now, if I were to stream Monster Hunter, I'd just bitch about it the entire stream. And that's not fun. That's not entertaining. So when Electron comes out, I'll probably be doing it on my own time. I'm debating on whether or not I'll be streaming either tomorrow or Friday. I think I'll probably do Friday. We'll see. Because I do want to, like I said, it's hard for me to keep up with the schedule, so I'm not posting a schedule, but I am going to try to stream again this week. It's going to be fun. Because I think what I want to do for the next stream is, while I don't see myself doing a full stream of it, I do want to show off my Animal Crossing island. And what better time than with a new update that I haven't even remotely touched. We now have access to deep sea diving, or swimming in general, with a bunch of new shit to collect. So I think that could be fun, jumping into the new update, showing off my cruddy island that is nowhere near as good as Rubber Ross's. Like, whoa! That guy, he put some work into his island, and that ain't gonna be me. But I still like my island. I think that'll be fun to do. Like, I'll play it out a little bit, and then go into Xenoblade. That's the plan, anyway. Whether or not we stick to the plan is a different story.
Do it now!
So, do you get bonus damage based on how big the meter is filled, or... Okay. Oops. I'm going to assume that the bonus damage doesn't actually apply unless you fill the whole gauge. Because I've been seeing the same 30, 34k even when I get to the near end of the gauge. Is it below me? It's below me. Hello. Ah! That's a Giant's box. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, so that's what they're doing. I thought it was the Gogol doing that. It's kind of a awkward situation to be in right now. I can barely even reach him.
But Nene tied too. Kino, you give cuddle first.
Why don't I cuddle with you both?
Much more better.
I love them. That one's annoyingly long, but I love them. Oh, maybe it wasn't... Oh! So, is this how you reach him, then? Let's go find that Pond Spectre. And the other guy was right there, so we will return to them along the way. If this is the correct path, mind you. Can you actually get up to there? I'm starting to think it's mildly possible. This is something you didn't get a whole lot of in the Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Just silence and wind. You got this once, as far as I remember, when you got out of Tephra Cave and you're at like the kneecap of the Bionis leg. That's the only time where it's quiet. And that's, I think it's no longer quiet after you reach Bionis leg. Don't quote me on that.
Nene teach lesson you'll never forget.
Everyone, do your best.
I don't think you're fucking safe, Brog.
Here goes. Go away and not come back.
Oh my god. Did AI Shulk
Kino could have knocked that one
position himself behind the enemy and perform a backslash? He doesn't do that at all in the original game. Oh, that's EXP. I'm tempted to give that to Kino just so he'll stop fucking dying. Did they ever get like new armor for that matter? Because I feel like they're woefully under like defended. Oh shit! I didn't know I had a new weapon for him. Sorry, Kino. Yeah, that's right. The weapons you want to find in the field, and then armor you want to buy. So maybe when we get to the new village, we'll find some shit. They're all gonna attack me. They're all gonna attack me. Can I use my skills, please?
This isn't going well.
kind of wish it did have skill trees. Because being able to patch like somebody up, encourage them, giving that little extra health boost when you encourage them in the main game is so helpful. And you don't have that here because there's no skill trees. What the fuck? Kino!
Everyone, let's go!
Oh my goodness gracious. Kino's healing is not good. And I think I've, like, leveled it up as much as I could. What the hell? It feels almost like a statistical disadvantage. Let's look at this. Oh my fucking god. I'm all the way down here? Ugh. What is with his healing? I have all of his healing abilities maxed. As maxed as it can be, mind you. But that should still be plenty. What is going on? Wait. Oh! I know what I'm missing. Right here. That's it. That move reduces your cooldown. And I had that on Charla so she could constantly spam her heals. Like, I made her a full-time healer. Still fucked, though. Damn. They found a way to make it hard, but it almost feels artificial in a way. Because I can't get over that for some reason, Nene and Kino feel woefully underpowered. And I don't know if that's because of the level up limitations or something else. Oh god, I don't know if I want it to last that long. That'd be good if it's a boss, I suppose. I'm tempted to go Magnum Starch instead. Because Guard Shift was what I used with Ryan to just like tank all damage. But even with Guard Shift, she was taking a shitload of it. There's something really weird going on here. Four, 6. I don't know what it means by 4-6. I hope that helps. I'm just looking at this like, what the hell is the missing piece to this link right now? Like, there's something I'm not doing, I think. I don't know. I think we should, like, max armor for sure. I have no idea if that's going to help. I'm very confused. We're going back up there and we're going to find out, though. I could do that. But I'm already here. I'm already here, fuck it. I'm more interested in seeing if that helped at all than I am grabbing that Pond Spectre, because I can get them at any time. I'm already near this whole fucking clusterfuck. What do you want to call it? The on top of the plateau battle? Plateau top battle? Is that like a Mario 64 stage? I jumped into the painting. Battle on the plateau. Did I talk about 60 FPS Mario 64? Because that's a fucking godsend. Can I just say that? That is a godsend game. Being able to mod Mario 64. Oh, hey, you're the fucking Brog who beat my ass earlier. Beat the ass! What the fuck are you? You're a little Woopa. I'm used to seeing you in the water. What are you doing up here? No, this is where we were fighting. Let's kill the Brog first. How is a normal enemy resisting a defense down? I guess Brogs always did that. I remember a few Brogs doing that, not all of them though.
Let's stay focused.
Weight limit sky high.
Everyone, do your best.
Witness true power of Hero 1 in training. Healing council.
I think I need to tap into my Final Fantasy XIV instincts, and instead of paying attention to the enemies visually, I should pay attention to everybody's health bars. Because that's when I can tell quickly if somebody is not focusing on me. I can't even reach him. Why are you fighting on a rock? He downed him immediately!
Ready and able.
Nice work getting into
So keen. Trying to step up game.
Don't let it get to you.
That's me down. God! What is going on that I am not seeing? Because we are at the same level. They're just beating our asses. They're not even bosses and they're beating our asses. Huh. I guess we'll go grab the Punch Spectre now that we're going to be closer to it. Why are 3 same level Chromar kicking my shit in? Let me try doing it as Shulk. Chromar toast? Big hooray! Now Fafra... Well, they're not toast up there. Thought Fafra was busy in the middle of surveying? Where friends get that idea? Such silly dumbs. No Fafra just going out to Pondspec now, but friends did very speedy job, and Fafra give credit where credit due. We'll prepare a handsome reward later, so come by and Fafra will deliver personal. Fafra think of venture further afield? Beyond even then of Chromar that friends fend off. Say hello when friends next feel inclined, okay? Wait, are they not hanging out with us this time? Fuck. We have to go find them. Okay. Wait, they're probably up there now, aren't they? No, they're over there. So not along this path. which, by the way, is not near him. We're gonna try Shulk for that. Maybe if I'm Shulk, then I can be a bit more careful. Because I know, I see one of the things they're doing. They're using Crazy Dance. And that is a talent art. So maybe if I preemptively have shield up, I could survive. Maybe. Maybe I'll just die. Wait a minute. Are they over there again? What the fuck is that? Oh, maybe that's the Bengal then. They're on the other side! Okay, we'll have to go catch up with them after this. Which, by the way, I think we've been passing where the Pawn Spectre is the entire time. I think. I'm not positive, I just think. We can get to them from over there. Okay, then maybe we don't need to bother jumping down. Yeah, that would probably kill us anyway. Alright. How am I gonna do this? Do I have anything to protect me, maybe? Probably not. What I find weird is that he can change out his Monado. That's a selectable thing. So I wonder if we'll have access to new Monado soon, too. Nope, that gets them all over here. I don't think this is the way, but we're gonna try. They're just beating Kino's ass! They are fucking him up! There's something up. There is something up. I don't remember having this problem with Ryan and Sharla.
Don't give up.
Nene is not drawing the aggro that Ryan can draw. The second Kino starts healing, they're just beating his ass. What the fuck? I can't even like fight the Upa. It's like the little son. It's like the little guy in a gang. Like he doesn't do a whole lot, but he's he's like the plant. Like you think you can fuck with the whole gang because he's the first one you see, and then these three come out of the fucking door like, "What up? You want to go?" They're like the cats from Tom and Jerry that they walk into the door with their fucking like shoulders all puffed out, ready to go. I don't want to give up on this, but I might have to. I'll give it one more fight, I think. I just wanted to see what was ahead of the damn thing. I could probably walk past them, but my pride is saying, fuck you, fight them.
Let's do this.
God, right as I want these different art. Oh, Kino's dead again. It's always Kino. We need art stealth, which we don't have right now. We definitely need art stealth.
Make a run for it.
Don't even think I need to do that, but he super needs art stealth, which we don't have. We have to go find art stealth from somewhere. I'm gonna stop fighting him. There's like, I feel like without art stealth he can't do shit, because Nene is not drawing the aggro she needs to draw, and these are basic enemies. There is definitely a little bit of finagling going on with the stats here. I don't know if I like it. Does this even go down? Oh wow, you can drop. Should I even bother? Oh, we're near Junks. Oh, heck cool. And a Pond Spectre that wasn't marked.
Yes? What now?
Qualified, certified through patience is severely tried. Though patience is severely tried. Pond Spectre Hakasa is named, surveying new lands this game. But cannot certify in these conditions. If not, have stakes, not equipped to do job. Friends must hear lament of Hakasa. In order for measure elevation of point, Hakasa drives stakes for use as markers. But when come back to finally measure, stake is missing, and this recurrent issue is starting to go beyond joke. And Hakasa double-triple check is securely driven in, so no blaming slip of mind or gust of wind or other such guff, capiche? Sorry, Hakasa just eager to get quota done. We'll watch from high ground, so friends acquiesce to put stake back in? The lakeshore side of Junks. See stake with red top on left bank of lake? That one all fine. Probably is elsewhere. Keep up. There's tree on bank that neighbor's bank with stake in it. Please plant stake in area under tree. What? Oh, over there? But I can't... Oh, fuck. I can't teleport back. Let's go grab the bangle, talk to this guy, and then head over there first. Maybe along the way we'll find another waypoint. Is this even a sit? Okay. Whee! Hello! I didn't even see you there for a minute. Maybe we can fight him, or maybe he'll beat the shit out of Kino too. Oh!
We got through that pretty good.
Kino plus sidekicks are not defeatable. Did Nene knock off socks?
I think that's an archway that I can go under. Oh, hello. Oh, cool. From one shit fest to another. Someone please encourage me. Are you kidding me? Why? They're attacking Kino! If I'm not Nene, they attack Kino. And there's too many of them to attack Kino anyway. This is insane! I have to kill the extras or they will just beat the shit out of Kino. Like they are currently doing.
You're all right, Kino.
Kino is back.
You definitely do this.
Score one for Mr. Show. Here goes. Nene's starting to get toasty. That one go on.
She's not even using mild down. I want to die.
Spectres, heed my call.
Find treasure! On Spectres, here we go!
Evelyn did enough for one day.
We can definitely do this!
Thank God for that attack.
You never stood a chance.
Kino plus psychics are non-defeatable. Did Nene
Oh, what the hell? We need to get her aggro up, and we need to get him art stealth. We have to actually tune them to be what they were designed to do.
Alright, I'm feeling it.
Nene, please. Nene, please. Why is he still attacking me? I never had them micromanage them so much before. I am so lost by this.
Yeah, I'm not quitting yet. Everything.
Not even trying.
Nene, nice dodge.
But good is good.
I'm feeling it.
Look at Nene, please.
I have to go back to Nene.
It's over.
They literally will not go to Nene if I'm not controlling her. This is nutty. I feel tethered to a character. I mean, I like Nene. I enjoy Nene and Kino a lot. But it's starting to feel like I'm forced to play her. Because the AI is playing her dumber than Ryan. That is annoying. I think when we reach the next major story point, I will probably either call it for now or take a break. Because my voice is hitting me. The last time when we streamed, it had been a while since I had talked that much because I'm an introvert. I don't talk a whole lot. I have friends and I talk to them in Discord calls all the time. I almost said Skype calls. I'm old. I talk to them a lot in Discord calls, but I'm still like not too active, verbose. So when I streamed the first time last week, my whole throat took a fucking hit. It hurts to talk.
I see.
Yes, that's it. That's exactly it. It's all misshapen, though. The bangle was decorated so gaudily to distract enemies. My brother must have thrown it at something as he fought. Thank you for retrieving it for me. I'll be the one to wear it proudly from now on. I can only hope it will remind me to be a protector of the people, just like my brother before me. Here's a token of my appreciation. Please take it, and thanks again. Please be something useful, please be something useful, please be something useful. Oh, sapling? Is that shit for Kino and Nene? Wait a minute. No, we've had sapling stuff before and it was trash. Oh, it's for Kino! It's the same defense. It's the same defense. Why? Why is this the same defense? Like, I have to give him that. I'm just going to give him that. He has to wear that. It's more defense. Ether Up's nice, but that's... I can give it to... I can make him wear that. Did it actually change his look? It did not. Hey, Waka! How you doing, man? Are they, like, intentionally restricting my defense stats? I guess that's how you make this game difficult. Because, I mean, if you do, like, 1 or 2 side quests, you're suddenly overpowered for the rest of the game. So, it's not like Xenoblade 1 until certain events becomes too hard. Xenoblade's fun. It's confusing considering the Future Connected expansion, if you will. I kind of just want to call it an expansion. It's doing some weird stuff. It's doing me a weirdness. Did I find the other 2 collectibles, by the way? I did not. 3 collectibles at that. How you holding up, Waka? What you been up to? Ah! Yeah, I have a Pro Controller to avoid that whole Joy-Con issue, but when I'm not using that one, specifically when I'm playing Ring Fit Adventure, it is a problem, yeah. I'm glad that they addressed it, technically, the second time, but I wish they'd just fix it. But I know it's not like a thing that you can just, like, throw in a online patch for to fix. It's not that easy. You see how, when I play Nene, they don't attack anybody else but me? Live a live, live alive. Is that how you say it? Live alive or live a live? Because I always call it live a live in my head. This is actually the first time I've said it outside of my fucking head. They got trademarked in Europe and Australia, though. What does that mean? Does that mean a new game coming, or? Fofro was able to pawn spec the whole area without hitch. Again, a work of friends was much appreciated. Got him. Ah, so they're finally they're basically localizing Live a Live. I guess people, if they love idle games, they'll enjoy that. Incidentally, Forfera might have other tiny eensy requests. It involved escorting Forfera personally to Chief 11. Chief 11 is chief of whole Pawn Spectre squad. Said shoulder of Bionis is ripe for treasure pickings. If you stick around long enough, Fulfura could be rich beyond wildest dream. Oh, Fulfura can almost smell the fame. It not excite friends too? Believe Fulfura, it all become clear once friends hear straight from mouth of Chief. Fulfura will keep friends company until able to meet Chief. Pleased to treat Fulfura in manner to which Fulfura accustomed. That's going to massively help. Right now, the only theory I give a damn about is the decently backed rumor of a July Nintendo Direct. I don't know if Square would really be looking at their back catalog. I don't know. Shulk. Square's been kind of weird in their ways. They seem very content on telling everybody to fuck off and they're going to do what they want when they want. I don't know if that stuff is really going to be what they're shooting for. I don't know. I hope that's the case. because there's a lot of good games that we could be playing on here, and like it took them how long to get Seiken Densetsu 3 over here? How long? I've been playing that game recently online with friends, and that shit's a blast. Though I did find out just how low of an IQ I had when I was playing Seiken Densetsu 3. That made me feel bad. I feel bad after experiencing Seiken Densetsu 3. So we never talked to that guy at all. Let's go talk to him. And then head over to the junks. But yeah, there's a big rumor of a Nintendo Direct in July. And it's only getting big because the dude who mentioned it, it's literally not a leaker-chan like good old Sabi, who, thank God, he's out of the community now. What a bastard. But, it's some random dude who called the last 3 big whatevers for Nintendo. He didn't, like, leak them. He didn't say, oh, look out for this. He just said it in, like, a tweet, and that was it. He wasn't, like, trying to get any fame or anything. He just said it, and he was right all 3 times. And in the middle of a list of events that have been going on this year for the video games industry, they didn't, like, the person that made the list wasn't this leaker guy, but he commented on that list saying, don't forget the Direct in July, and he's apparently got some credibility considering what I just said, so we could be seeing a Nintendo Direct in July. I really botched that whole explanation because I'm focusing on more than one thing, but I am excited. It would be great to see some stuff, and it makes sense considering Origami King, when it comes out in 2 weeks, again, we're going to be at knowing nothing. And that was the same case for Xenoblade. Xenoblade was the last game that Nintendo had up their sleeve before they had nothing. And before Xenoblade released, they announced Origami King. So it makes sense that once Origami King comes out, or before Origami King comes out, that they have more shit announced. And I guess you could say, in a way, that you could just immediately guess that. Like, you don't need a leaker to tell you, hey, they got shit. Hold on. What's that fucking name? That's the Super Boss! That's the Super Boss from Xenoblade 1! He's the ultimate Super Boss, by the way. He's the level 120 fucker. I hope he's not here. I'm hoping for Xenoblade X Definitive as well. I would love that, but I think it's too early for another Xenoblade game. We just got this game. And in a way, you could shove out that might as well release it while Xenoblade's still hot. But I think too much of a good thing is a very real thought that people should consider. Qualified, certified, bold, and center justified. Pod Inspector FIFA is named. Surveying New Lands' game. Surveying? FIFA took care of that ages ago. Now FIFA is busy with detailed breakdown of local ecosystem. Kalos? Do you mean Malos? Should be prioritizing actual work, but FIFA will be done soon. Only 52 species more to document. Oh, Botan Kaitos? Maybe. There was that point where Sakurai did say that relevance does not matter with characters being chosen, just if they're fun to play. And due to recent data mining, people are really speculating Reimu right now, which makes me quite happy. How about if friends can solve brain teasers of FIFA, FIFA will finish up research and resume duties and resume duties. Riddles are like game and hobby rolled into one complex analogy. Life too short not to play metagame. Listen well, FIFA needs things as follow. I drift, I dig, I not so big. I sink, I rise, but where are my eyes? Collect an item that drifts and digs, but has no eyes. Drifts? A seashell? A shell? Oh, you brought Sky Mole to fight? Yes, indeed. Sky Mole is going to make excellent research specimen. Now then, here's final riddle of FIFA. What monster have color of harmless plant, but is highly ferocious? Find such creature and defeat FIFA. We'll be watching closely from right here. So make sure friends really defeat creature, because Pfeiffer can smell liar from a mile away. Our friends go. I already beat it. Defeat a highly ferocious enemy with the color of a plant. So it has to be a green enemy. So are we talking like an Orluga? I don't think that we're going to get a bullet hell in that sense, but it would be funny. Sakurai has reimagined a lot of shit from other games in their story modes. I could see him doing every single classic stage with characters all having projectile weapons. So you'll probably fight Fox, Falco, and Wolf all in one go. You'll fight Pit, Dark Pit, and Palutena, and they all have the sniper staff, like that kind of stuff. That would be really fun. I think that would be really fun to deal with. Or you have enemy. You have to do no. You have metal enemies, I guess. Metal enemies with 100% damage on each of them. And they all have that, like, dark cannon that does more damage the more health they've lost. That'd be fun. What the fuck? Oh, Ferris. Okay. Can I teleport up here or no? Oh, I can. Okay, good. Are Touhou characters a common player in Salty Bet? I mean, I guess it should have been obvious to me that there were going to be Touhou characters in Mugen, but... Go figure. I mean, I don't see them having all of the Touhous, because there's a lot of Touhous. There's a lot of Touhous. There's like 126 Touhous. That's not even a fucking exaggeration. It's above 100. And there's some Touhous that aren't even actually in the games yet. There's some Touhous exclusive to the manga, which are official. Touhou, there's a Touhou Mother. There's a Mother-esque game in the fan-made style of Touhou. What? What's the name? Because if there's one thing I've learned, it's that Touhou fan games are fucking great. Touhou fan games are fucking great. Oh, it's an RPG. Oh, no! Well, I guess you can't really condemn a game for being made off of RPG Maker. Fucking Undertale was made off of Game Maker. And Undertale is a fantastic game. I was expecting like an official game, though. I'm not gonna lie. I want something like, I almost want to pause the game right here and show what I'm talking about. I practically want to do that. Because there's some friggin' great Touhou fan games. Like Puppet Dance Performance, or one that you won't be able to find easily called, Shanghai.exe Genso Network. Oh my god, that is a good fucking game. Fan games for Touhou are insanely good. Touhou Dungeon Crawler, you're thinking of Touhou Genso Wanderer, and technically that's more of a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, but it is still a dungeon crawler. Pfeiffer watched spectacular takedown of Green Ferris. Pfeiffer was standing right here, but was with friends in spirit. Also gained tremendous insight into the ecology of Ferris. Scientific breakthrough for two is sure to be on the horizon. Etrian Odyssey? Probably. There's a shitload of fan games, and while there's tons of like really good ones, there's also a ton of really bad ones. And I don't know all of the bad ones. I think there's one that I don't really like called, like, I think it's Forbidden Machinery. It's not that good. It's not that good. And then there's some games that so not to go off on a tangent, but I classify Touhou fan games and Touhou games differently. Touhou fan game, I look at games that copy the style of another game and put Toho on it. So that's Shanghai.exe, that's Puppet Dance Performance, doing Mega Man Battle Network and Pokemon, respectively. Then you have Toho games that are also fan games, like they're fan-created Toho games that are their own thing in a way, but also copying stuff in a way, like Toho Luna Nights. Toho Luna Nights is a Castlevania-style game, but it's its own thing. It didn't, like, copy over stuff from another game, whereas Shanghai and Puppet Dance, it's a lot of Pokemon aesthetic or Mega Man aesthetic with a bunch of Toho just injected into it. I think I might, you know what? I might do a stream where I just show off the various fucking Toho fan games I have, because there's a lot of them and they're all good. Need a Rink, that you can go get that game right now on Steam for free. It is literally WarioWare, but with Neatery from Toho doing WarioWare games. It's fun. It's great. But as promised, FIFA will return to duties now. Oops, I had one more text before the quest was completed. My bad. I've never played Labyrinth of Refrain, though. I don't actually know what that game's about. But wait, single nanosecond, it's not time for dilly-dallies. FIFA have pressing question for Chief 1-1. Before FIFA get here, Archaeology Center raided by unknown assailant. It seemed that some kind of memo went missing, and FIFA have strong sneaking suspicion of culprit identity. FIFA found Chief not far from scene of crime, looking with extreme shifty eye. Awfully suspicious if friends ask FIFA. It not matter that Chief is Chief, criminals must get serving of comeuppance. We'll get the bottom of this, FIFA swear. That's another blue. Meh, where can I find other pawn specters? FIFA make precisely one educated guess. Friends should try looking there. Watch you be a pawn specter I already have. Labyrinth of Refrain reminds me of Yee's Origin. Just the name alone. Because Yee's Origin's kind of like an old game, but super fucking good. And I'm glad to see that it's getting a collector's edition coming to the Switch. Because more people do need to play that game. I need to cross the bridge. Whoopsie. That game has incredible music, and if you know me, music is the thing that I care about most with games. Gameplay is important, but the music, if it isn't setting the tone, I don't want nothing to do with it. And I suppose this place will do. I am terrified of clicking that, but we'll click that. This is the dungeon crawler you said? It's very Japanese. I can't read anything here. I'd click that video, but I fear that it's going to be loud. Let's see. Can I not get, like... Oh, Yomu's in it. I like Yomu. Of course, Oran's in it. So they're all in it. All the Tohos are there. Is that the gameplay? You just walk around and then get into an RPG battle? I know an unhealthy amount of Toho characters. I could name probably 70% of Toho characters, and I feel like that is a disgusting, disgusting confession to make. Thanks to my friend who got me into the game series purely because of luck that Toho 6 is fucking incredible music. If Toho 6 did not have incredible music, I probably wouldn't be here right now. This looks fun. Is this coming west at all, or is it only in Japan? That looks fun. Japan, fuck! I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be a way to, patch it over here. Like, localize it. Hell, it's... What's that? What's this called? What is it called again? Let me click that. What is that called again? Is it... Do I even have a name? No, I can't even read that. Okay. That's probably somewhere where I could find it. That sounds more dubious than it should, but I can find it. Oh, it's literally... No. It can't be called Labyrinth of Toho. That doesn't make sense. Toho naming conventions are usually wildflower blooming in the east. That kind of shit. It really is called Labyrinth of Toho! What the fuck? Nice uninspired name there. I don't want to fight that Oluga. Wait, oh god, he's at the top. God damn it. Can I climb it? No. Are you fucking me in the ass right now? I have to climb this again? Ah! God damn it. Fine. Why is there not a waypoint up there? When did Labyrinth of Toho come out? Is this recent or is this like a brand new game? Because it looks practically finished. Because exploration, you're very right. If I can find a way to get a hold of Labyrinth of Toho, I will... God, that fucking name. If I can get a hold of Labyrinth of Toho, I think I'm going to do a stream just showing off all of the Toho fan games I've played. And I don't know if I'll show off the beginning of them or show off the ending of them. I just want to play them for a little bit and show people, like, how inspirational Toho is to people. And, like, how passionate people are about that whole series. That they're willing to make whole-ass games out of the characters, and it's fully sanctioned by Zune. There is an English patch. I bet I know where it is. I bet I know where it is. However, can I get it morally? Can I get it morally? Because I can get it immorally, but I would like to get it morally. I bet I know exactly where it is, too. That game does look fun. And it's definitely not because there's a lot of cute magical girls in the game. Definitely not because of that.
Yes? What now?
Across us all, first we witnessed a crime. Turk face make off with steak. What is big idea, huh? No don't you fucking tell me that I have to go down there, fight the Turkin, and then walk all the way back up. Where? Oh my... Wait a minute. Actually, you know what? Am I strong enough to go into here now? Maybe there's some serendipity in this. Let's see if there's some serendipity. Maybe there's a single We'll try. Let's try.
Nene, hungry for action. Witness true power of hero in training.
I'm ready.
Because this could be some good EXP. If it isn't too much trouble, it could be some good EXP. Yeah, well, if it wasn't already abundantly obvious, ignoring fights in this expansion's probably not a good idea. We should probably fight everything we see. Not to mention, that EXP is going to be coming in good handy right now. It's going to be real handy. Because the higher level the enemies are, the more EXP they give you. Oh, fuck my ass. Okay. You know what? Before we do this... Super Robot... I forget. Is Super Robot Wars like Tatsunoko versus... Not Tatsunoko. Fuck. I forgot the original one's name. Was it SVC versus Capcom? Namco X Capcom. Is it like that? I don't remember what... I've never played Super Robot Wars. Is it, but I think it's like that. Am I right or am I wrong? I wish you could center the image like squarely on Nene. Either way, before I engage in this mech strategy, okay. Before I engage in this fight, I'm gonna go take a quick break because I was debating either stopping the stream earlier or taking a break. I need to go grab a little bit of a drink because I am fucking parched. I haven't drank anything since I started. So let me go grab something and then we will continue. And maybe during break, I'm gonna go fucking download a Toho or two. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. Don't worry. I already got it. We in there. However, while I acquired that, turns out something interesting happened while I've been streaming, and I would be remiss to not share it. I don't know if I got a patch. I just did what I usually do, which is, you know, I went to a respected site and I bought the game with my own money. However, yes, something happened. Looks like we're going to be playing a little bit of Conky Dong here soon. Oh, fuck yes. I've played this game hundreds of times, and it still excites me that it is coming to the Switch again. If they can get 2 and 3, I'm in. I'll fucking go apeshit to play this game. I've got a wrestling game in here too. Natsume Championship Wrestling. Where's Fire Pro? The Immortal. I don't know why they picked up this one, but I guess it's probably like an easy thing to grab. Nah, there's no Earthbound or FF6. They're probably not gonna look at those for a while. Shin Megami Tensei's come into the Japanese version, but not to us. I wonder how long they're going to underestimate how powerful this Shin Megami Tensei series is to us. It matters, dang it. It matters. Hi, Reimu. But yeah, I went on break and I saw that. I'm like, hold the fucking phone. Donkey Kong coming back? Wait, AVGN covered Labyrinth? Was this recently that he covered the Labyrinth? I don't watch AVGN anymore, honestly. That shtick worked on me when I was a teenager. Oh, excuse me, the Immortal. I'm sorry. I was referring to the same thing, but apparently I still have Toho on the mind. Also, I went and got my drink. I fucking knew I should have stopped myself for a break sooner. Because my drink is frozen. I put it in the freezer, and it is now a slushy. Still tasty. It's a lot harder to drink currently. Fuck me. Let's get back into this. I want to see where... I actually forget where I'm headed. Volume 3 is OG Megami Tensei. That better come soon. Namco Museum. Wait a minute. Do I still have it in here? I do. There was a video that Mr. Vinny Vinesauce had done a while ago. It was one of the shitty Mario game grab bag thingies, and in one of the Mario games was a song that I was tearing my fucking heart out for, like tearing my entire heart, all my hair, trying to find it because I couldn't fucking find it. And it turns out that it was one of the few times where I probably shouldn't have ignored the YouTube comments, because sure enough, a short 5-minute perusal of those YouTube comments helped me find this. Oh, it's loud! This, I bring it up, is because it's from the Namco Anthology, and you reminded me of it. And now I have it. So, thank you, Waka, for reminding me. that I have a beautiful track like this in my library. Alright. Enough of that. Well, God, I hate Windows Media Player. It is such a bitch to turn off. Alright, Rainbow, I need you out of the way for a moment. Ugh. I've never played the museum games outside of the PS1. I played the PS1 game where you could like walk around the museum and then fumble around with stuff. That was cool. I don't know if the museums still do that though. He's gonna beat my ass. They're all gonna beat my ass.
Here goes! Look at Nene, please.
There was a GBA Namco museum? I didn't know that. Kino, you sad over there? No, he's not sad. With no high score saving. Who the hell would want to play that? The whole point of like old Namco games was to get the high score. Why would you want to do it just to have it? I guess there's merit in that. I'm not saying you, by the way. I'm referring to like the why would they not put scores in the game? It actually reminds me of a thing going on right now, so I kind of don't want to talk too much about it, and I'm going to have to really be careful with how I word what I'm going to say, but skirting past how bad it's been, the speedrunning community has apparently had its own fair share of ne'er-do-wells, and obviously while I fully support that all victims should come out on their own terms and whenever they want, there's a certain case going on right now where a speedrunner who's a part of the top leaderboards, he turned out to be a piece of shit, and he needs to face accountability for that. However, there's been a lot of conversation about straight up removing his time from the leaderboards. And I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if you've heard about that, but I've been getting spammed with it on Twitter, and I saw that one in particular. And there's a lot of arguments about like you shouldn't rewrite history, well he shouldn't do X, and it's like it's a tough topic. And I guess I'm of the mind that if you give a damn about your times, if you give a damn about anything like that, then you shouldn't be a jerk. That's it. At the end of the day, you shouldn't be a jerk. Damn it! It goes so slow! But yeah, that was just like a weird conversation that I saw, and I didn't know if I wanted to like comment on it entirely. But I find the idea interesting. Like, is it okay to rewrite or remove history if somebody who did a feat turned out to be a bad person? Like, can you just ignore that? Can you just ignore this accomplishment just because the guy was bad? It's really hard for me to lean one side over the other in the regards of removing it. Obviously, I want the guy gone, and I'm pretty sure the update to the story is the guy's gone, but his score is still up there, and that's the point of contention with that whole topic is that okay that his skull remains despite he's a bad person? I'm not entirely sure where I fully sit on that. Oh, hell yeah. That does more damage on dazed enemies, right? Yeah, okay. You're lucky you haven't heard anything about it, because it's been all over my Twitter. Like, the past weekend has been a trip. I don't want to go into it. I'm not going to go into it, but it's been a real trip. Why dodge? Wait, is she speaking like a FPS player now? Why you just let me shoot you? I love the Nopons. They're very, very animated in this one. They are super animated in this game. Specifically in Future Connected. They were decently animated in X, and I think they're about the same in 2. But in here, there's a lot more livelihood behind them. Like, they're very animated, very expressive. They still have flat faces, but that kind of helps them rather than hurts them. We've done exactly two things of progress in this story so far today. We haven't done a whole lot of story progress. We've just been sitting here beating the shit out of spiders, which I'm fine with. I'm loving this game and just sharing it with people. Yeah, Kino's and Nene's abilities are all, well, not all of them, but most of them are jokes towards Charla and Ryan. Mild down. Yogurt cover or whatever, yogurt boost.
Let's stay focused.
Hello? Woo! Double duck good. Double duck very good. I feel like I have to give it to Nene. Because she already doesn't do shit for fucking aggro. Maybe if she attacks more, she will. Yeah, we pissed off the sack. Damn, you really have to get it like on the dot. You have to skirt that line for full power boost. Everyone's tension is high. Why am I missing so much? I don't mind if more monsters just want to keep on fighting me. I'm loving listening to this theme. Will that fill up the entire way when I have the rest of the Pawn Specters? I hope it does.
Just come natural to Keno's.
Look at all these useless items. These items that the game would tell you to sell, but there's some sort of underlying don't sell factor in there or you fuck yourself. That's a real true thing, by the way. At the very beginning of the game, it tells you, in Xenoblade, not this, in like Xenoblade 1, not Future Connected, the game tells you, if you want to make money, go and sell the loot you find from the monsters, but there's quest-specific loot that you can find outside of quests that you can sell for cash that you shouldn't, because they're for quests. So you just don't sell a fucking thing, and you lose your fucking mind as your inventory gets filled with garbage that you don't know is important or not. That was good EXP. I might grind a bit off stream so that I don't have so much trouble going in again. No, the only trouble I've had this stream is my own, like, pride getting in the way, making me fight monsters that I don't actually have to fight. So maybe I won't.
What's Tay-Tay do this time?
Friends found? Oh, his happiest day of life of Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay would start to be afraid would have dangerous bad luck forever. Took me forever to find it, so... That's another one down. And another one down, and another one down. Friends seem like reliable sort of folk, and Tay-Tay do need to see Chief 1-1, so maybe what friends say to escort Tay-Tay to meet Chief? Fear of Tay-Tay dwindled to tiny pebbles surrounded with trusty allies. Tay-Tay might look like wimpy pants on first blink, but cowardly exterior actually hiding real talent. Friends know Archaeology Center at Frontier Village. Surveying is indispensable skill for excavation, and Tay-Tay happened to be proud member of Survey Department. Path of surveying fraught with alerts and monsters, but Tay-Tay knows secret art of sneaking and weaving between. Weaving like in Final Fantasy XIV? Can tell friends all about juicy I don't know why I keep bringing up Final Fantasy XIV. I got friends who are getting deep into it all of a sudden, and they want me to play again, and I've been considering it. I've been deeply considering playing that game again, but I can't justify the subscription right now. I can't justify it yet. Can I get up there normally, or do I have to jump off? Wait, no, I see where I have to go. I think I see where I have to go. Thought I saw where I have to go. I think I have to... Yeah, I think I have to go up there. Let's... Yeah, I have to go up there. Damn it. Up the path you go. Gives me time to attempt to drink my frozen, not supposed to be slushy. Oh, that's still damn good though. I ended up buying another blender last year. A friend of mine was having a real tough time of it, and his blender broke. So I sent him my old blender, which was a bullet blender. It's a very simple blender, very cheap on Amazon, very efficient despite the price. But I sent it to him as a gift so that he could just enjoy himself again, and he loved it, so he's good. But I missed having slushies and smoothies and shit, so I got my own. Again, Air Marshal Reisenbach. Oh. Well, we have to fight him. So I got my own blender again, and I've been blending the shit out of everything I can find. And I've discovered one super cool, super handy trick. He's not coming back, is he? Super handy trick about blending stuff, and that is don't use ice. Use half of a frozen banana. Not only do you get like delicious frozen banana flavor, but it cools the drink down for you anyway. It's a 2-in-1 combo. Totally worth it.
Limit sky high.
Everyone, do your best.
Don't need to rush.
I'm really feeling it.
Nice moves, Mr. Schultz. Go away and not come back. He'll make light work. Mr. Schultz.
You kill him back there? They're almost dead. They're dead. I love chaining into other enemies so that I can try and keep the music going. Like, I have fun in challenging myself in getting the music to stay longer. Oh, I see I'm dropping some frames. Not too many, mind you, but enough to piss me off. Why couldn't there have been a Nopon that copied Dunban moves? I would have loved to hear them try to do a Noponism for the fucking Blossom Dance. What is it? What is it fucking... What does it say? Born in a world of strife. Against the odds, we choose to fight. What would a Nopon say? Holy shit, that's a lot of them. Can somebody? Why am I dazed forever? Did I miss? Oh, I got hit. What would they say? Born in a boring life, we live to eat. No, born in a boring life. Against empty tummy, we choose to eat. I kind of want this now. What I'm coming up with is trash, but I like the idea of a Nopon copying that.
Everyone, let's go.
Kino tired of Kino's feet. Big sis can get cuddled. Nene, but Nene tired too. Kino, you give cuddle first.
Why don't I cuddle with you both?
Much more better. Limit sky high. Silly faces going down.
Everyone, do your best.
Perspective, waiting.
Oh, were you trying to do this and you kept getting blasted? Somehow I was able to keep the aggro. I think Nene's finally turning around, and that's purely because I'm playing her. I feel like I am forced to play Nene, or else no aggro gets done.
Nice job.
Not that I'm against playing Nene, but I am just a little annoyed that it feels like if I don't play a certain character, then they're not going to do their role efficiently. There's probably a Turkin boss here somewhere. Maybe. Alert your fucking friends, I don't care. Oh, whoa. Let me do it. Come on. Come on. They ain't gonna reach me. So now I have to wait until they leave. Wait, did they alert Turkins higher up? Is that why it took forever? Come to think of it, can I do that quiet place now?
Oh.
Woo! Woo! Ow! This is all. Oh, it's everybody. Okay, all right. Hell yes, Hammerbeat. Just get the most important fucking abilities. Just get the most important ones. So there's your incentive to go and fight the bosses so that you can get more art books. And now I can actually maybe have good aggro. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Nene not feeling so wonder marvelicious. I like that word, by the way. It's on the level of supercalifragilistic. Maybe with a maxed heal round, he'll stop sucking ass at healing. Maybe. 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 Did I never go back here? Oh, here we go. Just gonna sit back and let you guys listen to this one.
Brother, sister pon. Hope they're not giving Mama pon too much trouble buckets.
Nene, there you are.
Something the matter?
Kino's been looking for you. Something about stubbing his toe?
Little pon never change. Nene will rub back later and go, there, there.
You're a good sister, Nene. Or maybe more like a mum. By the way, what were you doing out here, Nene?
Nene been reminiscing about Frontier Village, tiny bit.
I see. So, that's where you were living before?
Yep, in Paz, Nene always adventure into Magna Forest with brother Sisterpon and climb trees every day.
I assume you were the responsible one then.
That silly question. Nopon boys all good for nothing lazy bones. It all too much for Mama Pon to handle, so Nene have to help take care of brother Sisterpon and Dadapon all full up.
I wonder what Ricky would have to say to that.
Dadapon, after he'd chosen for Village Hero Pod and set off on great adventure with Mr. Shulk, house become total pigsty, hungry little pond underfoot everywhere.
Wow, I had no idea. Wait, was this after Ricky joined us? So that must mean...
Yep, before Nene became friends with Mr. Shulk and friends here, we actually met 1 year ago back in Frontier Village. Dadapon, stomach rumbly rumbly. Dadapon, need food. Dadapon, give grub.
You're kidding? I'm sorry, I feel kind of bad about this now. Though, in my defense, you've really grown. It's almost like you're a whole different Noppon.
In Noppon biology, aged between 10 and 15 often experience growth spurt. That why, when comparing Nene now and Nene 1 year ago, it's not too surprising if not realize they the same person.
It's still quite a surprise. I
Insane.
never knew that a Noppon could grow that much in a single year.
Now Mr. Shulk can rely on post-growth spurt Nene more than ever.
We can always count on Noppon. Us Homs could learn a lot from you.
But Nene have these moments lately when get teeny bit lonely. Poor Hum-Hum. Mr. Shulk, such chowhound.
I don't think that was me.
Nene prepares some grub, too sweet. Now, Mr. Shulk, go call Kino and Miss Melia and tell to wash up.
Really, that's... I thought she was so grown up for always taking care of Kino. But really, she's just a kid. No wonder she's lonely.
Thanks for the follow? Why did that not show?
Something happen?
Is
Tell
this?
me too rumbly to
There it
me,
is.
Or what?
Wait, I've got it.
Thanks, Doki. I hope you're having a good time at work.
I'll round up all the others. Then after, we can all chip in with a meal. It'll be more fun that way.
Mr. Shulk would not say no.
Yes, that was indeed Majima. I'll replay it. Because it didn't show. Because for some reason, I'm stupid and didn't have that visible. This is what happened. Yep. I need to get more notifications, and I'm probably gonna scrape through sound effects from Nene and whatnot and try to find some Nene notifications. Because I want Nene and Kino notifications super bad. I need to find if there's a point where Nene says Wonder Marvelicious without being in, like, danger. And that is 1000% going to be one of my follow notifications. Wonder Marvelicious. That entire time I was trying to drink my smoothie. And it just wasn't happening. It's like a fucking rock right now. It's slowly melting. Emphasis on slowly. Please, 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 please. Art stuff. Art stuff. Fuck! Companions Forum? Is this where we're gonna argue about video games that we've never played yet? I need to remove those too. This is a relic up there. You might not be able to see it. That's a relic of what I used to do. I think I might. Is this still it? Yeah. That's a relic of what I used to do, and I don't care anymore. I don't think it's worth it to show off that stuff. I think it's worth it to just have fun. There's a lot of Pororo's favorite to find. It better not be like fucking 50 damn items I have to collect all throughout the shoulder. Art stealth. Art stealth. Art stealth. Art stealth. Art stealth. Art stealth. Oh well. I'm not actually mad. I'm not like mad, but I do need art stealth like super bad. We're gonna get across this stupid spine one more time. Talk to this bastard. Finally go to quest progress. Because we have been ignoring it the entire stream. ProZD egg sketch? I know what you're talking about, where he becomes an egg. Be sure to find all... I wish I could do the voices that ProZD does. All 1,000 of the hidden eggs. He's so great. Admittedly, he hasn't been doing a whole lot of voice work lately in terms of just being random funny guy. He's been doing a lot of food reviews. Or just like eating 20 different kinds of Kit Kats or whatever it was that he did recently. It hasn't been a lot of stuff. I kind of miss the days when he would sing an Evanescence song with Goofy. I can do the bonus egg minigame. Can someone link me that video? I want to look at it now. Can someone link it? I will share it in the stream. I want to watch that. If you can link it, send it my way. I want to see it again because I miss ProZD. That was quick, my guy. Let me get across to the Nopon and we will watch it. I'm gonna pull it up right now though while I'm climbing. That's Wonder Marvelicious. Why are you still playing? I paused you. I could see it in the corner of my eye. It's trying to force itself to play. It's the fourth time I've done this? Why was there not a waypoint there? This is super annoying. All right, hold on. I gotta turn the. We have to watch some egg. Egg.
Man, the shooting in this is really well executed. I love how it feels.
It's time for egg delivery!
What?
Can you deliver 60 eggs?
I don't want to.
Too bad, it's mandatory. And if you run out of time, you have to start over.
Okay, that was frustrating. But at least I'm done with that. So now I can go back to the combat, which is excellent.
Did someone say excellent?
No!
Speaking of eggs, don't forget to find all 800 eggs scattered throughout all the world.
Is that optional?
Oh yeah, sure, it's optional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure, if you don't care about seeing the true ending.
Alright, I guess I'll... Okay. I found all of the eggs. I'm just gonna go back to shoot...
Give me that shit! You don't need that fucking garbage anymore. Now you're an egg, motherfucker.
Oh God, why?
Roll to the finish line, you fucking egg.
I just wanted to shoot things.
The vehicle part is next.
The vehicle pod is next. He is a fucking gem. I'm sorry though, digging up the past a bit. But I really want another Goofy Sings. Don't worry, I've already stopped autoplay. I don't have autoplay on unless I'm listening to stuff. But I miss Goofy Sings. He did those. He did Wake Me Up Inside as Goofy. Can you even still find those? Goofy Sings. Yes, you can. Wait a minute. I super want to listen to this, but I'm uploading this to YouTube. I can't. I actually can't. I've never gotten to say that before. I have to avoid copyright. Sorry, Goofy. You get all of 2 seconds. That's it. Oh man, that sucks. I have to actually be careful of copyright now.
Yes? What now?
Was Turkin punished in accordance with Ponspector Manual, Section 7, Paragraph 12b? Good. This stake of Hakasa is no doubt about. However, why it's so unnaturally sharp and tapered? Is maybe that Turkin planned to use for weapon? Such disrespect! Precious tool of trade for Hakasa. How can handle with such crudeness and intemperance? Ah, well, at least can now finish measurements in peace. Friends, wait here just 1 minute. Ponspecting complete. 5-star job, if Hakasa say so herself. Another one down. Hakasa is very senior Ponspector, long considered shoo-in for leadership position, mostly by self, but still. But then Green Wing 1-1 gets chosen for chief and select this middle of nowhere place for surveying. Yeah, fuck him. I'm actually mad at him for that. Stupid 1-1 tap in the pension fund of Hakasa and call it crowdfunding! What? No pawns are woke! No pawns are modern! Then spend every last penny. Unbelievable! This never happened before. Ponspector Guild have bylaws in place for a reason. Travel expenses never so high. When call 1-1 out at weekly meeting, he said their treasure on Bionish's shoulders, so not to worry about retire. But that is not problem. Problem is that follow rule and regulation to letter is what separate Nopon from beast. Bile of Hakasa boil when remember take Hakasa to 1-1 on double. It sounds like I am leading a marching band of murderers because they all want to destroy 1-1. Am I doing the right thing? Nopons have a Kickstarter. Donate to Nopon, please. Mighty number Nopon. Bloodstained Nopon of the night. One step from Nopon. River City Nopons. Well, no, River City Girls wasn't an indie game, technically. It was just Way Forward. I guess it still counts? I don't really look at Way Forward as a indie anymore, really. But I suppose they are still an indie if you think about it. I don't know. Shovel Nopon. Single A. Yeah, they would be single A now, wouldn't they? Pillars of Bionis. Pillars of Noponimus. Noponimedes. That's a stretch, by the way. Noponimedes. That's a stretch. Toho-pon.
Nice job.
I feel like a boss is nearby. Rap Rabbit? I've never actually heard about that. What's this about? Is this supposed to be like a spiritual successor to, why am I forgetting it? Parappa Rappa? Oh, hello. Hello! Yay! Oh, it's Pororo! What Pororo do? One Pororo is extremely not enough to collect. Meh, our friends may be travel persons? That great. Pororo have requests that would be perfect for travel persons. Pororo come to Biona's shoulder by flying with certain esteemed person and basket attached to Peterix. I guess it's Turix, because the P should be silent. But there was big hole in basket and vital food stuff that Pororo bring, it all strewn across land from sky high. Pororo admit was a bit of careless on own side to not notice sooner, but when boss realized, fly in a terrible rage. Was crucial asset for sell-off in darkest hour time of crisis. Pororo go and pick up back up now. That was the exact order. Stuff that ended up scattered all over Biona's shoulder is fave of Pororo, so would love to gather up for sure. But Biona's shoulder also full of terrible monsters wandering around. Pororo forced to reckon with own limitations. So extend ask to friend travel persons. Please would friends mind gathering up Pororo's favorite wherever find? There's 20 of them! There's 20 of them!
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No.
20! When did that Rap Rabbit actually start? Was that like an old Kickstarter, or was that very recent? Of fucking course it's up there. Of course it's up there. That was 3 years ago? I never heard about it then. I thought maybe it was recently failed, but if it was that long ago, I'm surprised I never heard about it. But there's a lot of failed Kickstarters, though. A lot of them tried to, like, they saw the success of Mighty Number 9, despite the fact that Mighty Number 9 failed. It got funded, but it was a failure of a game. But they saw the success that of a game revitalizing a dead genre of game, and thought, maybe we can do that with other stuff too. And some hit the mark. Bloodstained hit that mark good. One Step from Eden hit that mark good. I don't believe there's much of a market for a Parappa the Rappa clone, though. We remember that game fondly. There's nostalgia there, but was the game fun or good, though? I don't think the game was fun or good. I think it was just a relic of the time. Though I suppose you could make that statement for a lot of games in the past. Like, if you critically analyze games like Banjo-Kazooie or Ocarina of Time, however you want to say it, I suppose you could make an argument that those games really aren't that good. But that's where I get kind of annoyed, because you can't go in and look at games like those with a modern mindset. You can't go into an N64 game like Donkey Kong 64 with 12 to 20 FPS behind its belt and a shit zillion things you have to collect, and then jump forward with the mindset of having just played Mario Odyssey and then think that Banjo-Kazooie is a pile of shit. You can't. I just saw my frames drop big time. That's not too bad, though, but I know what it is, and that's Comcast being a pile of dinky doo-doo. Like, I have friends who, they get super angry and say that, certain NES games are shit because they don't, like, telegraph anything and they're just losing immediately. And it's like, that's literally what NES games were about. You played and got better. It's trial and error for a reason. So why are you going into this game with a mindset of having played 20 games when this game came out in 1990? Like, chill out.
How many times have I told you, you do not go there alone?
But I really needed that material.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, shit!
Why did you disobey me? If something happened to you, we would lose everything.
That's an important character.
Tyrea?
Melia?
Huh? Wait a second. You know Melia, big sis?
Tyrea's your big sis.
right. That explains how you came to the capital just in time to save Teelan's skin.
Sorry.
Sorry for the trouble. Truly. Although I am glad you were there.
Yeah, you really helped me out, Shulk, Miss Melia. And you too, Kino, Nene.
Tyrea, I didn't expect to see you here, helping Teelan with his research.
Yes, well,
Tyrea, she's changed.
Teelan, I'm going outside for a bit to get some air.
Got it. I didn't know you all knew Big Sis Tyrea. How'd you meet each other?
Well, that's because Tyrea and I share an older brother.
Huh? Does that mean you and her are sisters then?
Sisters? No. It's rather more complicated. But sisters we are not.
Well, still, that means you know her from way back. What was she like? I've only known her here, in this place, so I gotta wonder how she was before.
She was... She was strong, both in body and in her conviction for doing what she thought was right.
Wow! Pretty much the same as how she is now then. When it comes to our research, she's even more committed than I am.
So she has not forgotten her mother.
Where did you and Tyrea meet?
It was when she saved me from the Fog King.
On a trip to Alchemoth, like today.
What? No. At the time, everyone was still living there.
I can't get over his face at all.
Yeah, and then, after we all escaped, I was kind of on my own, so Tyrea brought me here for safety.
One moment. Teelan, was your father not still around?
My father was killed by the Fog King.
Is that so? I'm sorry.
And now we have emotional investment.
Brave little pun.
I think I'll get some air too.
Go ahead. I've still got things to ask Teelan, so I'll stay with him.
Good, thank you. Shan't be long.
I'm gonna go talk to my not sister about why she tried to murder me.
Kino go too. Kino, please read room.
Tyrea.
Of all the people to meet out here,
How did you...
pure chance. After everything, I wandered aimlessly looking for somewhere to die. Then, at some point, I landed here.
So then, you were here all along?
That's right. And so, when the capital fell here, I thought Mother had finally granted me my boon.
But it was full of Telethia, and survivors cast adrift. Not to mention this Fog King.
Yes, he'd be the one to end it. Or so I thought. Until fate had me save Teelan, and death ceased to be an option.
Your mother, she did not grant you a dying place. She gave you our future by crossing your path with Teelan's.
My helping with Teelan's research is a simple matter of give and take.
If you really believed that, you would not have treated him half so warmly. I can tell that when you look at Teelan, you see family. Even if it was once transactional, his research concerns the future of our race. That fact remains.
The future of the High Entia, huh? And what about you?
Me?
You must have heard. Our brethren in this land are suffering.
Yes.
You are the Imperial successor. The Crown Princess, war or no war? No. Empress now. What will you do about the future of our race?
I have not planned that far ahead. However, I know enough to realize what I must do right now.
I hope to see it. This future you will build for us. And when I do, I hope I'll be able to accept what I now am.
A mother? I still didn't get an apology.
Empress Melia, so you are ready to lead us after all. It shall be my privilege to clear the stones from your path.
This guy gives me Gen vibes from an anime that I used to watch called Dr. Stone. Except he's not going to end up being a cool guy at the end, is he?
Miss Belly, you here?
Did you learn anything from Teelan?
A little. He said that for all the details, we ought to talk to Radzum in Grandel.
Meeting should be no problem. Teelan say he sent word to guard the Grandel ramparts to let friends through.
So I could fast travel there.
Before we visit this Radzum, I have something I wish to discuss with you all.
What is matter now?
The High Entia who live here now have lost all hope for the future. I have a duty. As the Imperial successor, I must safeguard their future. This will sound selfish, I know, but will you stand with me?
Of course I will, Melia.
Kino too. And also Nene.
Not like they have a
Thank
choice,
you.
right?
It means a lot to me. Right. Off to Grandel we go.
I think that's a really good spot to end it for tonight. That's a really good spot. We got some progress. What the fuck is that in there? Is it in the house? It's outside of the house. Pororo, right? Thought so. Yeah, I think we did a lot today. We made some progress. I don't have a webcam, so you can't see me shifting my eyes around. But we made some progress. Got some shit done. There's still more to do. This is a pretty beefy expansion that we got going on here. And like I said, I'm not sure when we're going to continue. And now that I have that Toho game, I am definitely going to consider doing a Toho showcase or whatever of Toho fan games. Maybe I'll collect a few more too, because I technically only have a couple. I have 2 actual Castlevania games. I mentioned Luna Knights. That's a Castlevania game, but there's 2 quote-unquote unofficial Castlevania-esque games that are way more Castlevania than Luna Knights. But yeah, I'll think about it and I'll figure it out for next time. So I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed your night. Continue enjoying your night, of course, and I will see you next time, whenever next time is. It's probably going to be Thursday or Friday. We shall see. It's going to be one of those days, because I'm free the entire week. We're pretty good. So until next time, guys, you have a wonderful day, and let's hope that Nintendo Direct happens. Later.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.